Thinking about what we gonna do. I hope I see it through. My life ain't you. My life ain't you. Oh, baby. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's Tea with D on a Tuesday, and as you can see, let's leave that actually. I made myself an iced tea with the peach and apricot rooibos tea from Woolies, and I just put some gooseberries, pineapples, some lemon zest, and it's basically just a cool down tea, but it's super refreshing. I'll put the recipe for this in the description box below if you'd like to make it yourself. And not a Woolworths affiliate, so the link, I'll put a link to where you can get the tea from. Okay. Ugh, I'm losing my words. So today's topic is about being a black girl and kind of battling with like eating disorders. Disclaimer though, I am not going to say that I have an eating disorder. I was starting to develop binging habits, and luckily for me, I noticed that this is going to turn into a problem, so I changed direction. But I just want to talk about being a black girl in South Africa and having firstly body image issues and body shaming on Instagram especially, and speaking to your parents about eating disorders, disorderly eating, body image, body positivity, body shaming, and all of that jazz. So the reason I'm saying being a black girl and all of this, whatever I spoke about earlier, is because I'm gonna speak from my point of view as a black woman raised in a black household with black parents in South Africa who mostly had black friends, although I did go to a majority white school. So I'm not saying that this does not happen in a white household. I wouldn't know whether it happens in a white household because I didn't grow up in a white household or an Indian household or whatever. So I'm going to give you my perspective, and I hope that you can understand where I'm coming from, really. So here's the thing though. I feel like, firstly, growing up black, you are taught that a girl must look a certain way, i.e. must be like super curvy, and being overweight means that you're thriving in life, and being small or thin means that you're stressed out, which sometimes it could, but being overweight does not necessarily mean that you're thriving in life, okay? And me being a little bit muscular doesn't mean that I like girls, okay? Or that I don't want to be a woman anymore. I love being a woman, and it's a little bit like, what the heck, when I get comments like this, and mostly they're from my friends. Well, now I don't befriend those people anymore. I'm not friends with those people anymore. Bye, Felicia. So yeah, it's kind of like when I got into the fitness scene, it was like, why are you doing this? This sport is for white people. No black man is ever going to approach you. Honey, if I could show you my DMs on Instagram, okay, firstly, and secondly, I don't train or look after my body the way that I do to get attention from men. I train and do all of that so when I walk past a reflective window, I can look at myself, check myself out, and be like, girls, that's you. Look at you though, looking like a snack, you know. So yeah, it's a little bit like sad that firstly people that are my age still think like this, and secondly that we were kind of taught or raised to believe these things. There is no sport that is reserved for a certain race or a certain type of female or whatever, okay? So if you feel like you want to get into ballet and you got a big booty, girl, do it, okay? It's not for white people, it's for anybody that wants to do whatever they want to do. And now, another thing is, in the black community, we don't really speak about feelings. Your feelings, children must not be children must not be heard. They must be no, that's not how it goes. Children must be seen, not heard. And you want to voice your feelings. Like everyone's gonna be like, what is this girl talking about, you know? So I feel like as somebody that's almost an adult, I don't consider myself to be an adult, guys. That's almost an adult. One day when I have kids, that especially female children, that I can teach them that if you have a problem, come and speak to your mama, okay? If somebody is body shaming you on the net, come tell me so I can tell you what to tell them, okay? And if you don't have a good relationship with food or your body, don't be ashamed to come speak to me, because I feel like there's nobody to turn to except the internet, and the internet sells us lies. Now, with regards to binge eating and disorderly eating, I just want to ask, like, as a black child, who do we speak to about these things? Because eating disorders are part of the mental health spectrum, right? So if you look in the mirror and you think that you're fat but you're not really, or if you look at a plate of food and you're like, oh my word, if I eat this pasta I'm going to gain 10 kilos, that means something is not clicking up here, like there's something wrong. But do you speak to your parents about that? Because I feel like our parents don't understand that. They don't even understand depression. So how the heck are they going to understand that you want to shove your hand down your throat to vomit because you feel like the food you ate is going to instantly make you fat? How are they going to understand that? Like, guys, remember in high school, and if you're watching this and you're in high school, comment and tell me if this is still going on. In high school, there was this class called life orientation. I don't know what they were trying to do. I don't know what the objective of, to this day, I still don't know what the objective of that class was, because they didn't touch on the things that would basically be happening in real life, because school, sorry to break it to you, is not real life, and it really does not equip us for what real life is like. We never spoke about these things. I went to an all-girls school. An all-girls school where majority of the girls were like tall and slender and blonde and white. And here I am. I'm short AF, guys. I'm 157 centimeters, okay? 1.57 meters tall or short. And I've got this big booty. I got these big legs. and I'm trying to look like these girls. I'm like basically starving myself. I'm running like I don't know how many kilometers every freaking morning at like 5 a.m. on the hockey field to try to look like these girls, but I'll never look like them. And just nobody just like realizes, like, you okay, so you go to high school and you have this class that's supposed to like be able to teach you about life in general, and they don't teach you about that. So now you're surrounded by these girls, and if you're not surrounded by them, they're on your phone, they're on Instagram, they're on YouTube, they're on Twitter, and you're trying to look like them. Your parents don't know a thing about what mental health is. So who do you then speak to? Who? Sounding like an owl. Who do you speak to about these things? That's when you start turning to things like shout out to James Smith, to Boombod, you know, and like quick fixes. So as a black girl, I think that it's time that we openly speak about these things. Things like body shaming, body positivity, eating disorders, because these problems used to seem like white people problems, but they're not. Everything is so easily accessible to us these days that we're all kind of just living the same lives or similar lives. If you're a middle class person, no matter what race you are, you're kind of going through the same things. But yeah, I don't know what you guys think about this, or if you maybe think that I'm wrong, let me know. But I really do think that we need to start doing better. And please, when I speak about body positivity and all of these other things that I've mentioned in this video, I'm not against one and for another, okay? I am really just an advocate for, number one, looking after your health. Having a six-pack does not mean you are healthy. Do not be fooled by the fitness industry. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Don't be fooled, okay? Look after your health mentally as well as physically, and then you'll be happy. You'll be happy in the body that you live in, and you won't be bashing people on the internet, okay? So just because I'm all for going to the gym and whatever does not mean I'm against people that love swimming or cycling, whatever. And just because I'm all for, yeah, you get what I'm saying. So I just really love to see the black women, our generation, speaking about these things openly, raising little bambinas that won't believe what things like Boombod are trying to sell them, and won't believe what they see on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube. Okay, thank you. That is my rant over. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Please give this video a thumbs up, and yeah.